Welcome to A-Level and AP Physics. In this lesson, we will discuss how to sketch lens and mirror diagrams for CIE IGCSE Physics by solving tricky past paper questions. This question is about reflection, and we can answer this question using different methods. In order to answer this question, we will not use our conventional method of using protractor and measuring angles. We will simply use a scale, and by measuring distance, we will sketch the diagram. Let me explain to you how to use scale to answer this question. First of all, you need to place your scale here. You need to find the distance of the object from the mirror. You also need to find the distance of the image from the mirror. Distance of object and image from the mirror has to be same. So you can see from here the distance of object from mirror is around 3.8 centimeters. So the total distance of object and mirror, that will be equal to 7.6 centimeters. So simply we can mark here 7.6 centimeters. So this is location of image. Now we can remove scale and we need to draw two reflected and extended lines. We will draw our first extension, and this is also reflected ray, first reflected ray. Next we need to draw another reflected ray, also the extended line. This is how we can draw. We need to use two normal, means we need to sketch two normals. We will sketch first normal here. We can move little up, so this is our normal at this point, and the second normal we can draw here. So this is our second normal. Now for reflected rays, we also need to use arrows, so we can use arrows. So this is telling us these are reflected rays. Extended lines has to be dotted line, so we can make them dotted lines like this. So these are our dotted lines. Image location we have to mark. Our image will form here. We need to use letter capital I. So we can write down letter capital I here. This question is also about reflection. For this question, we have a lamp and a plane mirror is placed at this location. Question is asking us on figure 8.1, we need to draw two rays from the center of the lamp that strike the mirror. Use these rays to locate the image and label the image using letter I. So first of all, we need to draw incident rays from the center of this lamp. So let's say this is our first incident ray. Now we need to draw the second one. So second one we will also take from the center of the lamp. Let's say this is our second incident ray. We have the first one and we have the second one. Next we need to draw normal to these incident rays. So this is our first normal, we can draw like this, and our second normal we can draw here. So these are two normals. Now we need to find the angle of incidence and angle of incidence for the first one and also for the second one. Now let's place over protractor here and we can find the angle of incidence for the first ray. Angle of incidence for the first ray, this is 17 degrees. We have to repeat this one for reflection as well. So this also has to be 17. So this is angle of reflection. We will use different color. Let me use the pink color for reflected rays. We will extend this one because we also need to draw extended lines. So I will extend this one like this. You can little adjust. So this is our reflected line. Now again we need to find out the angle of incidence for the second incident ray. For the second incident ray, our angle is 10 degrees, 20, and this is 30 degrees. So this is 32 degrees. If you look at this, 10, 20, 30, and this is 32. So we can also go to other side. So the angle of reflection also has to be 32 degrees. So this is 32 degrees. We need to draw our second reflected ray. We will extend this one as well. So this is our second reflected ray. We can little adjust. This is at this point image will form here. We can also use for image letter capital I, so the image will form here. So this is capital I, image location. We don't need protractor, we can just move this away, but we need to draw arrows on incident rays. So this is arrow on incident ray, on these two incident rays. Also we need to draw arrows on reflected rays. So arrow on reflected ray. So these two arrows we can draw like this. Extended lines has to be dotted, so we can make them dotted lines. So that's all what we have to do for this question. This question is about refraction. You can see one convex lens, or you can say converging lens, is placed here, and its two principal foci f1 and f2 also labeled here. Object is placed at this point. This is our object. We need to complete the diagram to locate the image of the tip of the object. Draw in the whole image means we need to draw the whole image, and we need to use letter I to label image. This is very straightforward question. We need to use two standard rays as it is mentioned here. Draw two rays. We will draw one ray from the tip of the object and parallel to the principal axis, and this ray, after refracting from the lens, it has to pass through the principal focus. We will draw like this. Now we need to draw another ray, and that one again we will take from the tip of the object, and this will pass through the optical center and it will go straight. And where these two rays they meet, our image will form here. In this case, our image will form at this point. So this is location of the image. We can also use arrow for this. So this is our image. We need to label this one using letter I. So this is how we can label. We can also draw small arrows here. So small arrows here. That's all what we need to do for this question.